Hey guys, I wanted to let you know about kind of the most recent development here with the Azorius Soldiers deck. I ended up completely rebuilding it just because it wasn't really working. Started to just not do as well. So I kind of rebuilt it from the ground up. I did take some things from the deck that I had won first, I think made by Solmalka, but I made a lot of changes too, and I just felt like this was a stronger build. Um, So this is kind of the updated deck here. I have played a couple matches. Unfortunately, I was uploading another video and didn't record it, but this just went 9-0, 100% win rate over the last 9 matches. So I'm really happy with it so far. Big change is basically I kind of updated the mana a little bit here, added like 1 Desert Beach, upped the Odawara and Iganjo count to 3 each, just because with 24 land we've got extra sources, and I feel like this is kind of like baking in more removal into the deck, but also having enough land to then be able to use Valiant Veteran from the graveyard and Fortified Beachhead. So that part's playing really well. Kind of what I kept from sort of the Sol Malka's deck is I did keep 2 copies of Negate. I felt like there was just kind of too much counter magic that was just sort of ended up with some kind of limp draws that just weren't that great. And I needed basically every card has to be able to stand on its own. Against some matchups like Esper Legends, they have almost no spells whatsoever, so Negate is essentially a dead card in that match. So I wanted to get the counters down to a very small percentage of the deck, but there are certainly cases where Negate is like the only card that you need to win. So really great against control matches. I do think it has a place here in this deck, but currently keeping it as a 2-of. Part of the reason there is also because I upped the Thalia count to 4. This card is just so good against mono red. I found that over the last couple matches, I was just losing over and over to mono red aggro. And one of the big changes here that I made is that I upped a lot of the creature count to really fight mono red. So you're going to see 4 Thalia, 4 Guardian and Nubenalia, and 4 Denic, which are some of the best cards that Soldiers has to fight mono red. The other thing is, since we only have 4 3-drops, and then I guess like the 1 4-drop, basically this deck's whole plan is to double spell on turn 4. So turn 1, if you're lucky enough to have a 1-drop, great. Turn 2, play a 2-drop. Turn 3, either a 2-drop or a 3-drop, and then turn 4, double spell. So that is kind of the whole plan here, and it's been working great. I I think there could be a case made for maybe adding 2 more like Siege Veterans. It is a very good card, but when we're looking at each card, we have to be so exacting with, does this card stand on its own in a vacuum? If everything else has, been removed, is this card good enough? Does it pull its weight for the amount of mana that you're paying for it? And maybe it does, but this is at a pretty good place right now. Skystrike Officer is like far and away the best 3-drop in Soldiers, and so that is an auto inclusion. The ability to essentially go infinite and create more tokens, draw cards, like this card does it all. So absolutely love Skystrike Officer. I had Harbin at 4 in the past, and I've kind of downed it to 3, just because there's so much removal flying around that actually getting 5 soldiers in play at one time is really hard to do. That being said, this card does stand on its own. A 3/2 flyer, just as a vanilla 3/2 flyer for 2 mana, is still a great card, and that's kind of why I have it as a 3-of. It also helps, lower the cost of Iganjo and Odawara. There are times, of course, where this will just steal games. I mean, no question. But that's kind of why I moved it down to a 3-of. With Denic, this card is so multifaceted. I mean, it's so good against mono red, and it just locks down all of the graveyard recursion decks, like the Reanimator decks. It's really good, actually, against like blue-white control, locking down their ability to essentially cast additional spells from their graveyard. It's just really good. all around. And so, when it's milled off the top, then you can create another creature, or once it gets killed. And then Guardian of Nubenalia can force its way through Shield Red with a little bit of help. And just the ability to make it indestructible against anything is such a headache for the opponent. So anyways, that's kind of enough with the deck tech. Let's get into some games. With our 9-match winning streak, we've since hit Diamond. We're now Diamond Tier 4, so moving up the ladder. Really excited to see if we can hit Mythic pretty soon. And let's jump into some games. And then kind of at the end, I'll also pull up the stats of the deck. We can kind of look at it. I have like all the different versions of the deck. There's been like 14 versions of this deck, and so I think its overall win rate before this video was somewhere around 63% all told, but the most recent version's win rate is 100%, so very happy with it. Okay, let's start with Skrelv. So they easily could have a 3/3 here, which will be annoying, but not a lot we can do about it, unfortunately. Yep, there it is. Although the whole deck's plan here is just to kind of hold the line until we can stabilize. And I think we're going to take another 3 here. Unfortunately, we're going to try to hold the line at 11. We could double block here, but I really want to be able to start drawing cards. So I think it's worth it. Now we can use Guardian. And I think, yeah, so we can bounce, actually. This is kind of cool. So if we need to, we can bounce. I think we're okay with getting in with Skystrike Officer. We could drop Officer here, but I think I want to be able to use Soaring City. Yeah, that seems like a very good target. Here we're happy to trade a card for the adversary. And then let's draw another card first. Okay, seems good. Alright, so he's going to be coming in with the Thundering Raiju next turn. He can make this a 3/3. We'll have extra guys. I think I'm still getting in with the Skystrike Officer here. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now I think we are going to trade Dennick for it, plus a couple soldiers. I guess instead of trading Dennick, we could have drawn a card and then blocked with Guardian. That might actually, that would have been better, come to think of it. I think it's fine, but it would have been better to do it that way. Okay, that should be game, I think. Yeah. So yeah, the plan against mono red is just hold the line until you can overwhelm them. But yeah, this deck has just been so much fun to play. I love soldiers. I love being able to occasionally counter some spells with the negates. But just kind of running the aggro has been great. Hand looks great. So this is probably Esper Legends, I'm gonna guess. Okay, oh, maybe this is Naya Humans. I guess against Naya Humans, I mean, he's going to hit us for 3. I think Harbin is a little better here, especially since we have Skrelv back up. I don't know if we block here. I think we might want to block. Like we want this thing. This is like a tough to deal with card. So he could have. I'm trying to think what he might have. I guess there's a couple tricks he could have, but I think it's worth trading since we're on the draw. Shauna Purifying Blade is a beating, though. That is going to be really rough. I guess, actually, that was a mistake. We should have held for Iganjo. That was absolutely a mistake. Probably could have lost the game over that. I guess we'll find out. Guess he doesn't have the mana, but could have been a major problem. All right, so I think what we need now is Otawara is pretty much our out against this card. We can push Sky Strike through. Actually, why don't we attack and then we'll use Iganjo and that'll be fine. Although then he's still got Shauna. Oh god, Shauna's such a beating. I think it's gonna be a 7/7 next turn. Alright. Yeah, I don't know how we beat this card. But I think we do need to kill Halana and Elena. And Skrelv does not work against lands, which is a beautiful thing. One of my last opponents tried to use it, just paid the 2 life. Okay, so here we want to drop Guardian. And I guess actually Guardian, well, he'll have to use Skrelv, but he can force it through with Skrelv. Otherwise, we're definitely just going to be discarding a card. Oh, you know what? Why don't we just block with our soldier? That seems... Actually, we can start drawing cards. Yeah, let's discard a land, I think. It's either a land or a creature. Do we need 5 mana? Unless we draw like a 2-drop, which is very possible. I think we just block with the 1/1 here, actually. Although the Seacrim Coast is going to come in tapped. Yeah, it's not great. Okay, probably would have been better to block with Guardian. This is fine, though. Does this guy have to hit players or just gaining life? God, that's a beating. Okay, he just has to... Whew. All right. God, he's at 30. I'm going to have a very hard time beating Shauna. And I think we're going to save the land for Guardian to try to start gaining some soldiers here. Because I don't really know what kind of removal he has. Maybe if he has Pump. I think we do want to triple block this, though. Although he can bring it back with Melira. God, that's such a beating. So we've got to kill Melira first. So I think we're taking 5 here, and then I think we kill Melira. Okay. I think we're still making tokens here. So, yeah. Gotta try to kill this thing. I think we want Talia and then reinforcements. Oh god, he's got Plaza of Heroes. Okay, so this won't even die. Oh, what a pain. Have to consider maybe decking him. Oh, okay. Whenever I'm a non-token creature, turn that card to its owner hand, begin to make an end step. Wow. Okay. So Lisa is rough times. So we can kill it and bring it back to his hand. Otherwise we go to 5. So if we throw Guardian, Talia, and one of these things at it, then he'll gain a bunch of life, it'll go back to his hand. We'll just have to deal with it later. I think we actually... I think we block... I think we just let it kill a soldier here. Try to draw some cards. Not sure this is going to work, but gonna have to try to draw into something here. Okay, morale is the way to do it, that's for sure. Okay, so now, unfortunately we can't make more guys because of Lisa. I guess we can push one through with Skrelv, but I think we want to keep Skrelv up to protect Meryl for one turn. So I think we just sit. Okay. There goes Skrelv, okay. So I guess he needs other piece of removal. Quina. Sure. Plaza is pretty sweet, actually. That means we get another go with with Mirel. All right, so we're gonna get in with Mirel. Actually, we can bounce Lisa and then get in with both of our flyers, which is pretty awesome. We could also bounce Shauna, but Lisa is equally annoying. And I think that's probably the play. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake. I forgot we needed more mana for Plaza. Completely forgot there. Oh well. So we're only going to get one go with Morale. In that case, let's get some more soldiers down. That was a mistake. We've got 14. Oh, this is hilarious. What a game. What a great game. I don't know really what our plan is. I guess we draw all of our pump effects and then swing for 1 billion. Seems pretty good. Get all of our veterans. Oh yeah, give everything flying is pretty good too. This is so hilarious. I just love it. I mean, he is at 35. He's going to go to 39. Unless we draw another bounce. Okay. All the land in the world. Alright, so if we give everything flying in +2/+2, that's pretty good. What does that mean? What does that work out to? +2/+2 and flying. So this is, there's 16 of these, so that's 16 times 3 is 45 damage. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, that sounds great. What a deck. Oh my god, what a deck. Swing for like a billion. Seems great. Oh. -36. There we go. And that, my friends, is the power of Harbin. What a game. I didn't think we had a chance at winning that with that Shana. But I guess if you just like draw half your deck, that seems good. Let's see, against black, white. I guess he could have cut down, so we probably hold off. I think we do Thalia here. Oh, this is the red, white, black deck. Okay. I think we want to, yeah, let's, do we want to get in with Guardian? I think we just want to do Thalia. I don't know, I mean, Guardian's fine. Yeah, maybe we get in with Guardian. Ganja and Otawara, while both great, is not what I'm looking for right now. Sure. Oh, is this thing an artifact? Good lord, I didn't even realize that. We could save it and replay it, I guess. Seems okay. I think we just let it go. I did not realize that was a an artifact. Oh, I suppose we could have saved it with Plaza. Whoops. Still getting used to all these cards. I think I'm just going to get into Thalia in this thing. He could have Wandering, no, he can't have Wandering Emperor yet because of Thalia. So, I guess we can trade again. I kind of want to keep this stuff though. I think I'm just going to get into these two. That seems like a good one. So he's at 13. So if he trades, I think I'm just going to hit with these two. I guess we could have attacked with Guardian also, but I just want to have an easy setup. So then we could have like gotten a card and then traded it for Cathar. This is fine. This also, we have mana up to protect Harbin just in case. Oh, I guess now he tries to... is this the Reanimator deck? I can't remember. Okay. Archangel for 6. Yuck. I guess let's save Harbin. All right, so now if we do Veteran and we push, this will be a 4/3. We gain some life. And then he'll make some trades on the ground. Guess we could just push with Guardian here. That doesn't seem great. So how does he block? He blocks here. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Let's give it a go. We can use our card to save Guardian. Oh, this is a 3/3. Yeah, I suppose he can kill something else with Archangel of Wrath. Keep on forgetting this thing has a 4 toughness. That was maybe not super well thought out. Yeah, still getting used to all these cards, even after this long. Okay, we've got Harbin, so I guess we can push now with Guardian. Force block. Unfortunately, he has an active Kiki-Jiki, which isn't great, but Sanctuary Warden is also not great. God, you can make copies of those? Oh, that's gross. At least it doesn't have lifelink. Yeah, I think we just sit here. We're not going to try pushing through that thing. We want to get Dennick out. Um, we're kind of dead. How do we What do we do here? We can push with Guardian. I guess we get him to chump with Guardian. Well, pretty soon he can just attack in for the win. Yeah, I guess we get in with Guardian here. He can swing for 10 if we... I think we just sit, unfortunately. Alright, so this deck has Archangel of Wrath, and then Wandering Emperor, Sanctuary Warden, and Kiki Jiki. Oh, and Eternal Wanderer. Okay. Yeah, I think this game is over. So yeah, definitely misplayed that one. Could have handled that a lot better. Hindsight's 2020 though. All right, against the mirror match, if it's the mirror match, I think we lead out here with Harbin, actually. So this could be Esper Legends, could be mirror match. I guess we'll find out soon. I'm leaning towards Esper Legends. Yeah, I think that's... There's a chance it's our deck, but it's most likely Esper Legends. We could play Danik here. We also could play Skystrike Officer with the extra Iganjo. I think I just want Skystrike Officer, honestly. Okay, he does have Cat Power. That's too bad. Guess we go Danik here. I guess now, yeah, we want Veteran. And then attacking with both seems good. can we survive? If we go reinforcements, block with Denick. That's got to be the plan. All right, so if he swings with everything, block with Denick. Yeah, it's not perfect. I guess if we go veteran, can make this. No, I think we just need to hope it works out. I don't think it's going to work out, but you never know. Oh, right, and then that thing turns into a whatever. Okay. So we should have played that main deck, or main phase, I should say, so we don't have him flip his... that was a mistake. If he has another spell here, we're kind of screwed. So yeah, we should have, on our turn, played reinforcements to get to 5. But if he doesn't have a second spell, I think it's going to be huge. Yeah, because now he'll almost certainly get a second spell, flip it, take our guy. He's got his own aviator, and then it flips. Yeah, okay, so that was game right there. We were still in some major trouble, but yeah, unfortunately, this one is over. You know, I didn't think that deck ran Brutal Cathar main. I guess, yeah, not all the versions run in main, so that's kind of interesting. I guess the beauty of this is you guys see me play, make the mistake, so hopefully you don't have to. Oh, this deck is still a thing, huh? The enchantment deck? Okay, so we definitely want Thalia against this thing. I think. I'm not sure what this deck's makeup is now, but we're happy to trade. If he's willing to trade here, we're definitely taking the trade. And definitely playing Thalia here. I don't think we trade with Dog, but Thalia gets in. Okay, that's pretty great. Then we can go Ganjo. This thing's going to get bigger, so I think I'm actually okay trading with Recruitment Officer. And then I think I'm just going to try to draw the land now so we can play it. Do we want... Oh, we should have done Denick last turn, so then he couldn't have gotten stuff out of the yard. That was annoying. Now we want Guardian, I think. Tilda is a royal pain. Yeah, Tilda's a problem. I think we want... Do we want Denick here? I think we might want Denick here. Otherwise we can do Officer, and then if we draw another land, then we can immediately start searching to try to get Fly for victory. You can hold up Negate for his ossification, but I don't know that I super care about it. Because he'll probably get Thalia, and then we'll just replace it with another Thalia. So maybe it's Denick here? I think it's actually Officer. Okay, the game is slipping out of our reach. All right, we gotta search. This thing can kill this stupid architect. So I guess Guardian gets in. Although we are at 10. Yeah, I think we sit and try to search. Oh yeah, and he's got Catilda. Okay, so that's going to do it, unfortunately. Whew. Feels like a really rough match. All right, let's recap here. I do think that I like the changes to the deck. So we did probably about, I'm going to guess, about 50-50. Let's see. Here we are. So overall, we are 61% win rate with all the versions of the deck. The most recent version, let's see. Is 67% win rate, so yeah, most recently we did about 2 and 3, so I do like the changes. I don't know if it's perfect. You could probably mess around with it and maybe find a better setup, but I think I might want to fit some Siege Veterans back into it. I do think that freeing up our 3-drop slot is pretty nice, so we can get a lot of these. So we can try to double spell on turn 4, which is pretty cool. Anyways, thanks guys for watching. We'll see you next time.